Hey, what's up, y'all? I just want to talk about a subject today which has been discussed numerous times in the past, will always be discussed. It's a great topic for discussion, okay? And that's called fake people. Fake people. You know what I'm talking about. Well, not you. When you have that feeling that the person who you are communicating with at that present time is not being honest with you. That feeling you get causes you to make a decision in regards to that other person's behavior. And we label it as being phony, fake, not themselves. Okay? I want to hit on this because maybe my opinion may differ from all of you all's opinions, all right? And actually, it will differ. And I'll tell you why. Because my definition of a fake person is this. If you hold dearly the philosophy that in life, we as people need to keep our enemies close, you're fake. Yeah, you are. Don't deny it. Accept it. You're fake. And you need to deal with that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's going to spill over into other people's lives. Yeah, it will. Your fake personality will deceive you into doing other things that are in the same family group that are cousins to being fake. Okay? Like phony loyalty. Okay? When you have to be loyal to someone when they're wrong, okay? And now some of you, much more educated people out there, much more educated than I am, have your opinion about what right and wrong is. You might as well just go ahead and click off of this link because you're definitely going to disagree with me. But phony loyalty, all right? You may think, okay, I'm suggesting that phony loyalty is, okay, I'm pretending that I'm being loyal to this one person, but no, I'm out, committing adultery and gossiping about you behind your back and so forth. That's part of it, but that's more along that's inside of a family and within a marriage. I'm not referring to a marriage, okay? I'm referring to being fake. I only want to deal with fakeism, the belief in life that, yes, there are moments that I have to be fake, because if I'm not fake, then the other person is going to be ahead of me. Well, maybe that other person is supposed to be ahead of you in that moment in time. Just maybe. Consider it. Don't rule it out. Don't allow your belief, because you have the belief. If you don't believe you do, and that's a deception as well, but if you don't believe, you have no what am I trying to say here? If you don't believe that you're a fake person, then maybe you're not. But then again, thoroughly investigate yourself to find out, does this fakeism trait dwell in me? Is it inside of me? When does this, well, if it is in me, then when does this fake behavior take its course in the world, okay? That's where I come in. I'll tell you how, all right? Phony loyalty, okay? You're loyal to an individual who, let's say, is a politician, all right? Influences hundreds of thousands of people, okay? And this person, rectally abused a 6-year-old whoever, it's a man, and he, penetrated the anal cavity of a 6-year-old little boy. Okay? I hate to be that graphic, but I'm trying to make a point. You know this person has done this. However, this person has a higher position than you in the world, has much more respect and credibility on his rap sheet than you do, so you feel that you don't have any other choice but to be loyal. You cannot, you feel that your hands are tied, and they're not. They're not tied. That doesn't mean you have to go rat the guy out, but that, on the other side of the coin, doesn't mean you have to treat that victim as though, hey, I can't have any part of you. I have to treat you like you're scum. I have to treat you like, I want to use profanity, but I'm not. Okay? I have to treat you like you're crap, because I have to hold this image in the public that, I'm supporting this one piece of crap who did this. I'm on his side because I have respect, and you see, you understand what I mean. I may ramble a little bit, but you get my point. All right, that's one way phony loyalty can cause havoc. Phony loyalty. You don't have to be loyal. You don't, like I said, you don't have to rat the person out, but there's no law that says you have to be loyal to a person. And that's, like I said, just one. Let me give you another example. Check this one out. Okay, there's a minister. Okay, matter of fact, you all are going to agree with me on this one. The Eddie Long story, and the 3 boys, and the pictures, and it's funny to a degree, but somebody in that situation got hurt. All right, now what bothered me, Eddie Long said he was gonna fight. Remember that? He said he had some rocks, and he ain't through one of them yet. Remember he said that? And what did he do? He settled out of court. Okay? In that moment that he was making these suggestions that he had strength and it's on. Did he really mean it? And that's all I'll say on that, okay? I mean, pray for Eddie Long and his family and that church. Just pray, all right? But let's say that there's a minister, okay, who is a homosexual. You know it. You've known it for years. But because of politics, all right, you choose to ignore the fact that this person is causing havoc, okay? And let's say he causes havoc to an individual that you don't like, all right? And the reason you don't like him is because of this one minister and his lies, okay? Now, you're going to rule out that this person is lying, but you're not going to rule out that this person is gay, all right? That doesn't make sense to me, all right? Even if you have the compassion to want to believe your friend, all right, you should have enough courage within you. You should question yourself. You shouldn't want to be a punk, okay? But like I said, phony loyalty. Check yourself out. Find out if you're fake, okay? I mean, find out, or actually begin to care about being fake. Begin to not want to have that personality trait living in you. Because I believe fakeism causes more damage than a person who drinks alcohol all day and smokes 50, 60 bags of marijuana. That fakeism is doing more damage than this person inside of a closed room, depressed, drinking and smoking. Okay? People love to pick on weak individuals. And people haven't changed since they were in elementary school. In elementary school, you deal with bullying. Now you got cyberbullying. Okay, I'm not going off into that. I'm making a point. Maybe you haven't changed since you were a kid. When I was a kid, I was loving, fun, wanted to play with anybody. But what bothered me is finding out that other kids weren't like me. They wanted to fight. They wanted to argue. They wanted to do things to annoy you. And they got pleasure in that. And that caused me to get into fights. That caused me to get suspended. It was a cause and effect going on. But because I had to react to this personality that lived within other children, you know, I mean, I was poor, you know, I didn't have any, you know, I couldn't pull any strings within the elementary school system and get in. No, if I got in trouble, I got suspended. Okay, period. I'm in the 5th grade. My parents both